Welcome back guys to the part 2 of how I made the When I'm With You meme. So here you can see that I'm choosing the background that I had, and this is like the abstract stained background. So I usually like to make it half transparent and have some little white bars in there, and the way I make it is that I use the mask. It's very hard for me to choose font sometimes because I don't really have a specific font that would suit this kind of meme. But if I find something that is suitable, then I could use it. So now I'm doing the whole motion for the text, and then later on I could do the background as well. I don't think I can talk much about this kind of process video because I think I spoke almost everything about this. But if I ever feel like I forgot to say anything, I could just blame my ADHD for doing so. This is how I do the little bounce when the words come out. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time. I sing for a long time, 'cause you would be very shocked if you watch how Love makes the I Like Me Better song. You know how the first few tunes like is actually his voice. It's not any electric violin or anything. He just used his voice and then edited it to make it look like a musical instrument. How much more creative can this guy be? This is why I love him. Love him. Love his songs. So now I'm just doing little shadows and little lights because, as I said, Elliot is like the shadow, dark and mysterious, while Alycia is more on the happy thoughts, more on the happy things that, you know. So she is the light of Elliot. And here's how it looks like after everything I did. Now this is the last illustration that I need to do, and actually there's a lot of them. So this one is for the I knew from the first time kind of scene where it pans over to see Elliot being an alcoholic. And this is the other scene. I stayed for a long time because for Alycia, since the whole story was that Alycia used to like Rotis before, but since Rotis is married to Shira, and you know how the ship goes. So I mean, Alycia wasn't really heartbroken. She doesn't really care. She sees her friend very happy. She's happy as well. And now she sees Elliot, who reminds her of Rotis. So, yay, they're in love. That's how it is. That's why they're shipped, okay?
What kind of tea do you want? There's more than one kind? Did you make some of that up?
I know the whole process of me illustrating the scenes are kinda like sped up a lot, but I really want to sped up a lot, not follow the details too much, or else just to be, it'll be too boring. I made this canvas a lot more bigger so that it will be easier for me to draw Alycia and the entire bench. So it won't look weird when she pans over to the other side, and while Roses and Shira are panning to the other side. I've seen people who use Sony Vegas and illustrations to make a scene like panning over or maybe making them bounce. They sometimes have a line that was cut off from them. So if I ever want to make something that's bouncing up, I make sure I do the entire body, and then later on I could put it down below a little bit more, so that when we do the motion bouncing up, or maybe just sliding somewhere to the left or to the right, I don't know, panning over, it won't look weird and look like it was cut out. It looks like there's a line just coming out of them. I don't know, but it's just my thing. And this is how this artwork looks like. And now you can see me, I'm frustrating to find those like particle effects. Sometimes I don't like them either because they don't work very well. You can see that I try to chroma key them, but then they don't turn out to be looking good at all. But in the end, I did find something that would be suitable for them, and looks good as well even after the chroma key. I was a bit of a perfectionist comes to these. When it comes to these, like, I feel like everything has to be the right way. Everything needs to be looking good and not weird. I remember I was kind of frustrated when, after I uploaded the shelter meme, I realized that the illustration of Rotis bending down, covering his face, like sitting down, I realized that his bandages on his hand is not colored. So there was like a blank right there on the shadow, and it was just it's always making me mad because I can't even change it now because it was uploaded. I don't have the video editor things anymore, so I was so sad at that time. So now I'm putting all the artworks that I did to match up the music beats, and then later on I add fades in and fades out with the transition and panning over and stuff to finish the animation meme. So the reason I don't use the flash transition that Sony Vegas has is because you could only give it for one layer only, and it would be easier if I just put a Sony solid color white on top of them and make it look like it was a like a flash transition. Now this is the final illustration, which is at the end just a few seconds, just sliding them forward, seeing them hugging each other like being cuties and stuff. I'm rewatching the whole entire video, and I turned down the quality of the entire video, because if I turn the quality very good, it would be very laggy and I cannot see if everything turns out right. So I have to turn down the quality down, and it will make the video look a lot more smoother, even though like you can see how all the lines are jiggly. But at least I could see if everything is on time, is on that kind of music that I want it to be. Now I'm adding the lyrics, the others are just added already, I just copy and paste. I have to go to the internet to search for like what are the lyrics, because at first I thought it was like I'd stay for a long time, cause instead of I stay. So common mistakes like these, I feel like it will be on the comments very soon saying that you got the lyrics wrong, it was supposed to be I'll stay for a long time. But anyway, I did it right, so it's all good, guys. It's all good. Alright, so now, while the video was rendering, it's time for me to make the thumbnail for the video. So, since I like the two illustrations of Elliot and Alycia a lot, I decided to use them as the whole entire thumbnail for it to, you know, attract people to come to watch it. It was very good. After the video was rendered, I put it into Sony Vegas again to add my watermark and also the outro of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this process video with me. This is the entire process of how I did it. So remember to wait until the end of the video, which is seeing the entire animation meme on how I did it. I mean, right now you can see it as well, but there's no music. So if you want to watch this video with the music, I suggest you to wait until the end of the video where the outro is played. I will put the end card to it, you can click to it, or you could just go to the description to click on it. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.